the steadfast guard against theft. Envision a bustling marketplace at dusk, where a shadowed hand slips into a merchant's pouch, trust evaporates like morning mist, and the ripple of suspicion spreads through the crowd. This is the breach we are urged to mend. Hear me, ye journeymen of this earthly realm, a voice that calls from the sacred ridge, a command spun by Yahweh, the Lord your God. You shall not steal. This seventh commandment stands as a resolute barrier, molded by the Almighty to protect the fruits of honest labor, a sacred promise to respect the toil of every neighbor. Consider the story of a thief who pilfered from a friend, his mind ensnared by greed, his spirit adrift in shame, his body burdened by the chase of fleeting gain. The danger is palpable. To defy this law is to unleash a storm of consequence. Thy mind will tangle with deceit, thy soul will sink into unrest, and thy body will weaken under the weight of guilt. I, who have wandered the barren expanses and witnessed the fallout of theft, affirm. The annals of human struggle show that stealing erodes trust, fractures alliances, and plants a seed of discord for generations to come. Such violation sows mistrust among peers, undermines the pillars of society, and leaves a tarnished mark on thy heritage. Yet lift thy heart to the promise for those who honor this noble vow. Picture a village thriving in mutual respect, where thy mind awakens with the clarity of fairness, thy spirit rises in harmony with Yahweh, and thy body flourishes with the strength of integrity. I, a keeper of timeless lore, proclaim with zeal. Adherence to this edict is a trinity of balance, a torch for the faithful who reflect the divine justice revealed by the Holy Spirit. Mentally, thy thoughts will grow with the wisdom of contentment. Spiritually, thy essence will bloom in the light of righteousness. Physically, thy vitality will surge with the health of an honest life. Thy days will pulse with purpose, thy soul shine with abiding trust, and thy life serve as a beacon of the Creator's order. To stand firm and robe thyself in the cloak of honor. Ask thyself, does envy justify robbing another's hard-won peace? Turn from the impulse to take, as I have taught in the windswept wilds, embracing instead the path of equity. Draw courage from reflection, offering thy intent to the Almighty as shadows lengthen, that thy mind, spirit, and body be anchored in virtue. Unite with the just a steadfast fellowship that cherishes this moral code, and let the insights of the past be thy compass, a clear light to guide thee from greed. When desire tempts, draw upon the bold integrity of the wilderness voice, the sage counsel of the mentor, and the enduring grace of the apostle. Labor for thy own, share with the needy, and rely on the redemption of Jesus Christ, the wellspring of justice. Thus I call thee, O defender of rightful gain, uphold this commandment with a spirit unbent. The specter of theft haunts every corner, but the reward is a trinity of eternal stability. Walk ye in the holiness of thou shalt not steal, and the favor of Yahweh shall be thy unshakable refuge. Let not thy hand reach for what is not thine, reach instead in faithfulness, for in thy devotion thou shalt inherit everlasting prosperity. Today commit to respecting the labor of others, to build trust with every action, and to value honesty as a divine treasure. Begin now with a resolve to give rather than take,